we are good. Hope we are thinking about God and all you have nobody as an idol in the world. Yeah. Because God said worship no idol. I'm trying to tell everybody and I'm trying to remind Christians that they are Christians and try to come out of the world because I realize the world without end. And there are a lot of modern technologies coming through that a lot of people want to try and a lot of people want to be. And now a lot of people don't want to leave the world. But we have to leave the world because of what they do to Jesus Christ. What they do to Jesus Christ, we have to leave the world. That is the cost we bring for our own self. I have to say we because the generation come from those who are co-parents. So the sins from the father and the mother visit the children, as you could see. And so goes to the world. And there are lots of people who are not mindful of what they're doing to themselves. And they're their own self-destruction. Some people cannot believe that they're the one who making things bad for themselves. I am a human being and I know there are things that I should not have done. There are things that I should not be doing. There are a lot of things that we should not. But that doesn't mean I am not a human. That doesn't mean I will not be the person I'm supposed to be. The thing is, a lot of people forget who they are. And that is where the problem comes from. They want to be somebody else and that somebody else does not fit them at all. Because the critics don't give a fuck about you, you know? They're talking with the fuck they want to talk. Some of them they talk, they don't even know what they're talking about. And they're the ones who really causing the confusion. The critics. But they are doing their jobs. As you could see, there are jobs for everybody inside of this world. But who know their occupation? Who walking towards their occupation? Who in this world walking towards their destiny? Is everybody doing that? Or everybody trying to walk after somebody else's destiny? If everybody trying to be their own individual partner? Because sometimes if you be your own best friend, you make it in life more than somebody being your best friends. Yeah, because a lot of times people depend on people who don't give a fuck about them. And that is where this break they had. Because they gave up those who had loved them. There's a difference between want and need. Does anybody know the difference between that as being a human? Not much people know the difference between want and need. Now, want is when you have more than you could chew and you're still taking. You understand where I'm coming from? Want is when you have something that does not even value. You could just throw it away, you could take it up, fling it away, do it where you want. Because you want. Need is something that is life and death situation to you. Look at this. You see here? The middle of my head. A point. There's a video in my head, a point. I want to think it as that. Because if I think somebody trimming up me hair, it will be a different problem. I have a point in my head. And there is also a point in in our lives. Am I right or am I right? Every individual have a point in their life. There are point of advantages, point of disadvantages. Am I right or am I not right? You have no choice more than tell me I right. There is no other choice there more than to say yes, I'm right. Because I realize in Vinci right now, a lot of women telling their teenagers, I is a horrid woman. And I don't know why they're telling their teenagers these negative things towards me. Now, when men come from foreign countries and treat them as hoes, they can't be mad at them. As I see, they are not mad at them. They're not mad at them. Because human beings have an attachment to their spirit more than their bodies. I say something wrong? They attach more to their spirit more than their bodies. People seldom take care of their bodies, but they dark down in the spirit about what they need to do and who they need to deal with. A mental person creates problem. A sane person avoids problem. Although a sane person could create problem also. You understand? Makes them look crazy. What do when you see a sane person behave crazy? You take them off and throw them in the mental home, or you see what the problem is? You see what the problem is. A mental person, they go say, have a history. You just throw them in, throw them out, throw them in, throw them out. But not everybody who go into the mental hospital deserve to be into the mental hospital. People these days don't think. And a lot of women dressing to go to office jobs is creating a whoring environment. The dress code for some woman, whether that's have going to work, I want to know if it's what they really going to. I really want to know. Because the skirt and them extra short these days. I hardly see office women dressed decent these days other than the bank clerks them. The bank, yeah. Anyways, I got to go.